endlessly searching for an original sin.
You want this to be recorded, Panda?
I don't care.
Panda's gonna educate everybody.
So the thing about Crohn's is that with the immunosuppressants, usually not a big deal because I very rarely get sick anyway. Because lucky for me, I've got the carrier genes rather than the normal type stuff. And for anybody that doesn't know what the hell that's supposed to mean,
You've got a carrier, and then you've got a infected.
Yeah.
You got somebody that's supposed to carry the. It's like a pathogen or a disease. You have somebody that can carry the disease and infect others, but they're not sick themselves.
Exactly. Me and my grandfather both have this gene. So a thing that knocks me on my ass for a day or two ends up getting everybody else sick for a week and a half. So usually I'm not very sick at all. Even with the immunosuppressants, I get sick maybe 3 or 4 times a year, usually when the seasons change. But lately, the specific one today that freaked me out was especially weird because I don't know if it's a stomach thing specifically. I think it is, because if it was Crohn's related itself, it would be much worse and it wouldn't have stopped.
Was it your sides hurting or your stomach area?
When I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning, I woke up with rolling waves of pain that felt like somebody stabbed me in the belly button and twisted the knife.
If it starts to go to your sides, like by your, on the sides of your stomach area,
The
go to the
kidneys.
hospital because it'll be gallbladder. Because that's what it feels like. Like, have you ever turned onto your side in your bed and you felt a little bit of pain on your side?
I can't say I have.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah, we went to the wrong door.
An unmanned drone? Can't even watch him die that way.
But I was worried that it might have been Crohn's. I don't think it is, though, since I'm feeling better, air quotes. It's better than it being Crohn's, is what I'm getting at. Anyway, Crohn's is weird. They don't know very much about it. Blah, 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 blah.
It's something they're still researching.
Very much so. Although, I did get paid to be part of research tests when I was younger when they diagnosed me, so that was cool.
Isn't it being a test subject's fine?
Yeah. I got paid, so it worked for me.
At least you got paid, I didn't.
Yes?
What?
I got it.
Do it.
Do you have any family? A wife? Children?
Next question.
Cool.
Dad died pretty early. Mom pawned me off on her mom. Spent most of my time coding or getting smacked around. Had a cat. Grandma drowned it because it didn't make my bed. The usual stuff.
What the fuck?
How would you like to die?
I don't know. Somewhere warm with a sexy chick nearby, maybe. Wait a second. Aren't I supposed to not die? Because this thing's gonna make me, immortal?
Digitally, your memories and personality will be saved on a hard drive to be activated upon your death.
Digital. That's the diet soda of immortalities. Bored now. Interview over.
All right. Compiling the data now. Just gotta plug Jack's answers into an AI, then give it sentience.
This isn't gonna end up backfiring.
I am Robo-Jack. All humans must die.
Oh, cool. Sexy evil computer version of me. That's pretty neat, Nakajama.
Kill, kill, kill.
Robo-Jack, say, I'm going to jack you up. Just like that.
No.
No. That's so cool. That's something I would totally say. I would.
I am handsome and you will die.
I like it. It's like a chicken.
So, looks like it could use another few revisions. But I think the AI Jack thing might not be such a bad idea. Oh man, if I could clone a body for Jack, I could
Finish
put
off
the
this
thing in the thing, and it would
last
be...
secondary mission,
Jack,
and then we
I
can...
am so smart!
We shouldn't let this man near anything anymore.
He should just be vented out into the middle of space so that he can't be near anything anymore.
I'm okay with this idea. Does anyone else have a problem with this idea?
Nope.
Because he reminds me of my fucking stalker, and I don't like that.
Can we
What?
take him up? Can we take him to Jack's office and put him in that airlock?
Why
Yes.
do we keep plucking the eyes out of the deer?
What?
The eye deer.
What's an
Find a
idea?
claptrap near Jack's office.
I don't know.
After
What's
the
your
robot
idea?
Fuck you!
painting, Jack will walk by it every day.
Look at these smuts, whiling away their digital lives at a computer. Ha! Thank the almighty robot policeman, I'm not stuck at a desk like these jokers.
That one, he's not busy. He can create my masterpiece.
No, leave him alone. He's a good boy.
Egghead's got a thing for Jack, for obvious reasons. Need you to draw something that'll get him to second base with the big man.
Aw, I wanted to dance.
That's just kind of
So yeah, Nisha does like him.
get to second base with the big man.
Apparently she's into a lot of weird shit.
I can paint as well as I can dance.
What the
Aww.
hell is claptrap painting? It looks like a skag dry humping a vending machine. Nice color though. I'll get it washed off later. He doesn't understand. Let's send him some flowers. Go find a few I've planted around the station.
What the God damn, dude.
You, don't worry. I'm cool.
Perfect.
This fucking insanity.
This is Borderlands. I wonder if there's a new use station around here somewhere.
Oh, Reaper.
Yes.
The video's doing better on next vids.
Oh, ho, ho, ho,
It is
ho,
we
ho.
gotta do more Conan. Apparently people like the naked Conan. And they
What
were
a
making
shock.
fun of the tiny dong.
As they
Ironically enough, that is the biggest the dong they will let me have in that game.
Try playing a black man and see if it changes.
should. It didn't.
The thing about it is, he's doesn't have an erection. So there's such a thing as a grower, not a shower.
He just likes to flap the
I would know. Hew, 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 hew.
Well, I'm a grower my damn self. But
Gonna have to
the
get
problem
this.
is when you're not grown or you don't have an erection, I mean, just honestly.
People laugh at you, make fun of you in the shower, make you cry, kick you, throw soap at you. Oh, hey, a message.
See, most girls have learned not to do that shit because of Carrie.
Because
What?
Wow, no one got that joke?
That sounds
no,
like a
I heard
murder
Carrie.
thing.
I didn't hear anything else.
Oh,
I didn't hear
most
anything
girls
else.
don't do that because of the movie Carrie.
Oh. Oh, I thought you said because I carry.
That's just weird, man.
That
No,
has
like I
very,
heard,
very
I heard the
different
word
tone.
carry, and that was it. I'm like, what about guns?
I like that both
Yeah.
of you went to guns.
I
It's
thought we
my
were.
Oh shit, both of y'all?
Oh, I keep trying to revive her, but she's not doing a very good job of killing people, so I'm dying.
Thank you kindly.
Coming in.
That's okay, we're good.
We're coming for you! Over and out! Get back where you came from!
I mean, don't get me wrong. Every single guy, when we're younger,
You can't miss him.
we constantly are self-conscious about size.
Flowers blocking entrance to office. Please immolate flowers to prevent
Am I wrong,
fire
Panda?
hazard.
What's up?
No.
When you're young,
Hmm.
especially when you first start getting into the dating game, you're always keep wondering how you stack up. Like, are you small and everything like that? We're always self-conscious about our size.
Show yourself.
Oh, is that only when you're young? I mean, yeah, totally.
I'm the yeah, don't care. You're pissing me
Well,
off with your
that
weird
drives you to
hijinks,
find out
Nikki,
that there's
Cut it
exercise
out or I'll have
programs
your
that you can
force
use
fed
to
into a
actually make
weapon
yourself
grinder.
bigger.
Frickin' jackass. Did you hear that? He almost pronounced my name correctly.
What? You think I'm
That means he pretty
bullshitting?
much loves me.
You know the first 5 comments on this video is gonna be, can you give me those exercises?
Dick push-ups. You ever see
let's
Tenacious
see,
D?
It
It's
took
like
me
that.
from when I was 18. I started doing it, and I did it till I was what, 19. I went from 8 to 10.5 inches, and
And that means a lot coming from me.
had a fairly decent boost in girth.
Fantastic. Make sure you type this out later for research
I
purposes.
have made a teeny tiny genetic abomination who is living in the trash compactor, and it may grow larger
you want
from
the
feeding on
information?
excrement and eventually kill
Yes.
everyone. Wanna go handle that?
Why are we keeping this motherfucker alive?
Necessity.
Genetic abomination, is that what he said?
Yeah, we gotta go into the trash compactor.
Oh, that door's not working.
See ya.
No, but then you find out there's such a thing as too big.
Oh god, we're gonna
I
have this conversation again,
have a-
aren't we?
I have a very hard time believing this. Please enlighten me.
There are some girls that have
Sorry,
issues
Escapade.
with
I've shut down the trash compactor. It's
size.
already crushing. You'll
They're
be
really
fine,
weird.
so long as nobody tosses anything in your trash.
especially when you tend to be, what's the word? Aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have to commentate this time around. Enjoy the
Are you
conversation,
telling-
guys.
Are you telling me that breaking people in half is a bad thing?
Did you follow? Probably should have warned you. There she is!
Are we doing a Star Wars enactment here?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so scared for you. I've got a lot of empathy. Basically a superpower. Anyway, come on back. Let me open the door
Sniper
for
rifle.
you.
Sniper rifle? Cool. Ready. Ready.
Okay. Please tell me that this entire thing will end with him getting killed. You assholes!
Really, Panda? Hit the button. It'll bring it back.
I don't think Jack would mind if you grabbed a couple pieces of gear. You've earned it. And he
Stop.
really likes
We
both
wait for
of us,
purity.
so, you know.
There should be a button down there, Purity, to bring the thing down.
Sorry about that.
You should be. How dare you?
Let Purity get some stuff. Don't just take everything because it's better for you.
None of this stuff is better than what I have.
Back in my day.
Haven't felt this good since Mom died.
So, since we're having so much awkward silence, let's get back to
I
talking
was
about
eating.
Let's get back to
I
talking
thought
about
you two
dick.
were going to talk about penises, so I was just going to eat a candy bar.
So, Reaper, tell us more about how you can be too big and how much of a lie this... Were you hired by the Jews?
No,
Who's that?
Frag trap, reporting for duty.
Jesus. No, there are some girls that actually have issues with
Sorry, I almost
someone being too
killed
big.
you. Friends?
Nope.
Especially...
No, no, don't kill him until I get back.
We haven't killed him yet.
He didn't die.
Nope.
I think there's
So
more
we-
missions we come back to later.
On my, everywhere.
No, especially when the girl you're with is also a virgin.
Oh, that's the first mistake right there.
There's a Cult of the Vault thing back there, by the way, guys.
I couldn't be bothered.
I mean, from what I understand, it's
Welcome to
already
the
painful
access
enough for a
tunnels.
woman
Had
when you
to
take their
shut 'em
virginity,
down a
let
while back
alone
'cause
if
of
you're,
some sort of viral infection. I'm sure you'll be fine, though.
in
Just
doubt.
don't, you know,
Mhm.
inhale.
Legion down!
Push that button.
Well, I mean,
See.
what is, you have a flap of skin that's getting ripped apart.
Yes. See, your first problem is dating a virgin in the first place.
The tough guy.
I enjoyed
Finish the sentence. Finish it. Finish the sentence.
Can I just say, yeehaw?
No, she was a... I cared about her. I mean, come on.
Silly Reaper having feelings, enjoying people's company, being a normal, well-adjusted human being.
I was
Reaper
young.
well adjusted.
I was young. I made mistakes.
Lightning! Ka-chow!
We all tend to do that at one point or another.
Yeah, I know.
So welcome to therapy, everyone.
I don't plan on making this mistake again.
Newsies!
No, there'll be a girl, another
These
girl in your
tunnels would have
life.
housed a high-speed shuttle system if we hadn't stopped construction. That said, the tunnel leads directly to the Eye of Helios. It'll be
You
a
can't hear me
slap,
because I
but
muted my
we
mic,
make
but I'm
it.
laughing.
Oh, Minutemen just jumped on Warframe.
Of course you
Of course
did.
you did.
Oh, this fucking part. Jesus. Welcome to Jumping Puzzles 101.
This section of the station suffered some sort of infection a couple of months back. Got locked off from the rest of Helios. The workers may have gone a little, cannibalish.
Nice.
I love how he just tries to kind of skirt past that. Like, you really don't think you need to give a little bit more of a...
I don't need to worry, I'm a robot.
I'm pretty good.
Taking aim!
Who's there? Well, who?
Oh, they're trying to take a bite out of Nisha's booty, that's for damn sure.
No touching the booty. So is therapy session over so I can talk again?
Oh no,
Yeah.
please continue.
How long can you guys talk about penises?
The other workers
Oh, never
call
mind.
them
I can-
oils.
Why do guys
can
talk
talk-
about penises more than girls? I never understood that.
I can
Keep your
talk about
distance.
dicks and depression for at least 4 hours.
You can talk about depression. We're here for you.
No, go ahead, Purity.
I got nothing to say.
You don't want to talk about dicks or horrible relationships?
Honey,
You?
I don't want to talk about dicks unless I'm doing a video. I'm doing a video. Fuck!
I'm about to say, you kind of just defeated your own comment there.
You know, we actually have a couple of fans that have complained about me because I don't talk about my sex life. Like,
No, but you need to
legitimately, I've
have
had
one
a
first.
couple of people complain because you guys will talk about
Panda.
yours. No, it just makes me laugh. There's people that are actually mad about that.
I mean, I guess I should save her.
You, me, keep it on, together. Oh. Ow.
Am I trapped in here?
Maybe.
Oh, there we go.
Zombie time!
Love this part!
What the fuck? Right as soon as I got it.
Why are you shooting me?
Sorry. I wasn't looking. Thank you. But yeah, no, it makes me laugh just because your guys' conversation made me think of that. Like, I got a really angry message once about that. And it made me laugh. I'm like, why would I talk
What
about that
about
with you
you?
people?
Why don't
what,
you
your
talk
sex
about all the
life?
people you sleep with?
Yeah, it's like, you know, what I've done, what I haven't done. I actually don't like keeping that kind of stuff private. Just because I do some mature videos does not mean I want to talk about that stuff with fans.
So how many times have you smeared yourself with peanut butter?
What the fuck kind of fetishes do you have?
Everybody likes peanut
Even though
butter.
that's kind of a
Wait,
dang
no, no,
one
no.
now.
See, I thought it was the chocolate sauce.
No, chocolate sauce is too, like, it's not very healthy. Peanut butter is better for you.
He knows how to get a girl down there.
Chocolate sauce is more runny, though. It goes everywhere.
Yeah, but that just makes a mess. Do you know how much that dry cleaning's gonna cost?
That's why you do it when you're naked. Leaves a trail,
Oh.
they have to lick it
Yeah,
all the
but
way
then-
up.
Oh, good, and then you get to clean the sheets
Check
after.
back later to see my new
No,
I was actually
you
about to
do
say
it
that.
in the- You do it in the shower. That way there's no mess to clean up afterwards. You just turn on the water and let it go.
God,
What
you guys
the
have thought way too
fuck is-
much on this.
Always
Thought about it, I've done it!
check back
Go, Reaper.
later.
Why the hell would you use your shower like that? You madman. Do you know what the
makes
septic
it a lot
tank is
more
gonna be
easy
like
to clean the
afterwards?
fuck up.
Yeah, it depends. If you're just having, if you have
Welcome to the
city
maintenance area.
sewer, what the fuck
It's
not?
not done yet.
That was in the fucking barracks.
Occupied by a doll, but it's the
I didn't
only
give a
opening
damn.
to the eye.
And
was
that's
a
not a
communal
septic
shower.
tank, then you got nothing to worry about.
I'm turning
That was
on
a
some
communal
water bots to help you
shower.
out.
No, this is back when we had the new barracks and they had private showers per person.
They'll lead you out of the hall.
Please die, please die, please die.
Did she just go ghetto on us?
Maybe.
Here comes the pain!
She was just saying, please die.
Unfortunately, in this conversation, Reaper's done more exciting things than I have.
I'm also older than you.
This is true.
What the hell is this thing?
Yeah, it's doing a thing. Oh, I see what it's doing.
I'm going to stay out of this conversation.
You ever slept with somebody, but like took so long doing it that your dick started hurting?
Has been locked out of
Oh, you're getting the
worker
chafe?
bot control.
Yeah.
That tends to be a fact if a girl... A lot of times girls lose interest and they start becoming drier.
Anyway, I guess you're on your own.
Interesting.
Just work
The
your way
lack
through
of
the hall, I
lubrication is
guess.
what causes the increase in friction, causing chafing.
I guess 2 hours just isn't enough for me to be interesting then.
You
I need to up
fucking
my game.
serious? 2 hours, dude?
Yeah, it was only once.
Oh, honey, you need to... Oh, someone needs to
She
guide
was
you
not
if it's
stimulating
taken-
enough.
If 2 hours and she hasn't stopped your ass, Jesus.
She probably got bored and just wanted to let you finish.
That or fell
Just,
asleep.
I'm being honest.
Well, what happened was, we ended up using every room of the house at one point or another. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
You boosted past,
no,
didn't
no,
you?
no, 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 no. Oh no, baby, what is you doing? Well, goodbye.
Ooh. Shield's here.
That would have been useful before.
Alright. Let's see here.
Fill your hand!
Fucking Cloudtrap. You know, thinking about it now, it was a point of pride for myself a while back that I could go for 2 hours. Now, I'm starting to rethink myself.
It's not a hard thing to do if you have the
Rashad.
endurance for it.
I went the wrong
It's
way.
really not.
Was there a cult
Yeah.
of the fucking thing over there?
At 50%.
Why am I still falling? Ah, fuck. Hi, Tara.
Has Tara come to laugh at me as well? Good.
No, she's laying on the
Good.
couch. She's not feeling too hot. You okay?
I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a difference between rabbit fucking and an...
What for?
What was the term? Sensual lovemaking, I guess you'd say is the difference.
I wouldn't know. Or would I? No.
Because if you're doing like a 2 hours of nothing but a power thrust, then yeah, your dick is gonna rub raw as fuck.
And it did.
Where are we supposed to go with this?
Somewhere.
I don't
I'm
think
a
This
blind.
conversation.
No,
this
I
conversation.
I meant the game. This level.
This conversation's going exactly where it's supposed to go.
Pain, regret, and agony for Panda?
That's every conversation with you guys.
Are you streaming this?
Well, I am recording, so this is going to be an interesting one.
Oh yeah. What topic have we not covered yet?
I told you guys the story about the time that I got stabbed?
In the dick?
No, that is another story though. That happened.
Are you serious?
Well, okay, so it was the same girl.
Oh God!
Did you just get really bored of the 2 hours and just stab your dick to try to make it hurry? Because I would think that'd do
Completely
the
different-
opposite.
I mean, if you
Different
take a
times
needle and drain
entirely.
off some of the blood, it'll reduce the erection.
I'm not stabbing and pointing needles anywhere near my dick.
Nope,
bro.
we had a soldier that had a fucking reaction to Viagra, and we had to drain the blood from his dick.
Oh, that doesn't sound
So it
fun at
lasted
all.
longer than 4 hours? God, that sounds like it would be painful, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
He showed up to formation with a fucking raging hard-on in his fucking in his fucking PT uniform. We're looking right at him like, dude. He's like, I took Viagra, and I'm like, and if Sergeant looked right at him, how long has it lasted? It's been 8 hours.
Oh no.
Took him to a fucking aid station because the
I hear you're trying to shut down that laser.
because the medic station ain't open yet, and they had to shove a fucking needle down his dick.
Try isn't gonna work. A laser that size using that much
Is that what they
power,
do to stop
there's
an
no
erection?
way the colonel hasn't rigged it to blow
That's what they did in the military.
If you try to disarm it.
I'm not okay.
Yeah, of course she did. Damn it.
Hi, Reaper. I finally found a way to get to
You
you.
got a tech whiz on your side, sugar. I'll help you get that laser down. No muss, no
I
fuss,
felt so
no
bad.
explosions.
I'm like,
Thanks,
oh.
Mars. I appreciate it. I'll set lots of doll
All right, I've got a plan. Roland and Lilith, head to the station's reactor. Jack,
Poor
I need
military
you and
guy.
Vault Hunters at the
Miko.
Eye of Helios itself.
No,
Once
honey,
everyone's in
that's not how
place,
you play
we
with
should
your
be able
Mac.
to shut the
Come on.
laser down and save the moon.
God, you're
You
hot
do
when
love
you're
your new Mac,
technical.
don't you?
I know.
Anyway, like I was saying, it was a different time. Not the actually the 2-hour thing was much after. This is when we just started dating.
So she stabbed you in the dick, and you decide this is the girl I want to.
And you decided to stick your dick in crazy.
No, it was worse than that. She didn't stab me in the dick. She bit my dick.
Panda, what did you learn?
Did she not know how to give a proper blowjob and just scraped it with teeth, or did she actually bite you on purpose?
Legitimately bit down and drew blood.
Why?
What the fuck?
Why didn't you knock her fucking teeth out? That's like the only time you can get
Well, keep
away
in mind,
with
it was
doing it
probably
to a
still in her
girl.
mouth at the time. Keep in mind, his dick was probably still in her mouth at the time.
Well, I mean, that's the way to get it out.
That's also a way to
wanted it
lose
out
your
in
dick.
one piece. Thank you. Kind of important. Anyway, so that happened.
Your
I
modern day
think I still
feminists
have
would say a
this-
penis is overrated. Or Loretta Bobbitt.
I'll show them overrated. But yeah, so I think I still have a scar there, in fact.
Gee, I wonder.
So that was a fun Halloween.
Was she trying
coming
to
up on a-
summon Satan by biting your dick off?
I must
Maybe.
draw blood.
The Dark
It's
Lord
possible.
demands dick blood.
Yes, exactly.
Love of God, Panda.
God, Panda, you are...
I can't say anything. I've slept with plenty of crazy.
Oh,
mean-
but it gets even better
Why
than
does
that.
every guy I know have the worst fucking taste in women?
Oh, but you haven't even heard the best part.
It's
She
not
was-
taste in women. It's the fact that we're horny.
No,
and
I
the
gotta
brain-
hear Panda's reason for the best part.
Oh, God.
She was the most stable and longest lasting relationship I had.
God, Panda.
Crazy attracts crazy.
It kinda does.
I mean,
They weren't crazy.
People wonder why I'm single.
I swear to God.
huh?
I swear to God, they weren't this crazy when I started dating
They
them.
never are.
You said before you even fucked this girl for 2 hours, when you first started dating, she stabbed you.
It wasn't stabbed. I was stabbed by a different one.
No, you said it was the same girl.
You said
No,
it was
no.
the same girl.
No, the girl that bit my dick was the same one that I had sex with for 2 hours.
Ah,
The stabbing one was the first girl I dated. And that was when I broke up with her.
Oh, so she was that type.
Oh, this is a whole story in and of itself. This girl was a fucking nutbox.
nutbox.
She told me there were demons in her head.
And
It's
you
called
dated her?
It's called being Fruit Loops.
It gets better though.
Oh, of course it does.
Let me tell you the whole
Panda, you're not
story.
helping your case. The level
Oh,
of
no.
retardation you've proven is astonishing.
And you were
Yeah.
worried about me flirting with you? I'd be the best fucking thing you ever had at this point.
Probably. But let me tell you, it gets better. I'll give you the whole rundown.
Please
so,
do.
it was 10th grade? I want to say 10th grade. So, yeah. So in 7th grade, I got kicked out of my original high school, which was my middle school. It was the same building. I got booted out for getting in a fight, and I got sent to a therapeutic day school that was half therapeutic day school, half rehabilitation for gang member kids.
Second chance.
And yeah, something kind of like that. I got sent to that and like 2 hours away from my house. It was an obnoxious car ride, and I hated every minute of it. Anyway, so I went through school there,
That tunnel
and
leads right to the
made some
laser.
friends,
Keep
had
going.
some pretty fun, changed my personality up, stopped being such a cringy faggot. I actually would have fit in with our chat room quite well back then. Wait,
Jesus!
not a compliment for you guys. Sorry, but.
Are you okay? You alright?
I'm good. What now?
We need to get to the laser some other way. Okay, what about this? If we set off a chain reaction in the plasma conduits, it'll blow a hole in the station and you can climb through to reach the laser. You'll have to destroy the plasma regulators. Find them and break them.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did I hear you right? Blow a hole in the station? What are you...
Yeah, that sounds crazy irresponsible, huh? You should probably fire me. Oh, wait!
We'll take you all down!
So, now that the exposition's out of the way. So, made some friends. Not too bad. Changed up my personality a bit. I want to say matured, but it's not. That's not really the right word for it.
He's putting on a mask. Putting on a facade.
Not exactly. I
That's weird.
I sort of woke up to how cringy and retarded I was being, and realized, oh, so this is why people picked on me all the time. I'm an obnoxious faggot. I should probably stop acting like that and act like a normal, well-adjusted human being. So, that's what I ended up doing. And I got to... I wouldn't say I actively bullied people, because that would imply that I took the time to actually interact with them.
You were innocent and naive.
Before I came in there, I did. Or rather, I was.
There should be one more thing to destroy up in there.
Is there?
Look for a green thing.
Okay. You keep telling your
glowy.
story, man.
Oh, I see it. So what happened was, people would try to fuck with me at the school because it's a bunch of like kids that were in gangs
They
and
were
shit.
trying to prove who was the most tough and stuff.
Yeah, like this one time, playing Foursquare out and during recess period and shit, and one of the kids comes up to me, and
Is it that one?
I found it. It's up this way. I'm just missing with every shot. So this one kid starts hissing at me like a cat because I got them out in Foursquare, and so I laughed in their face and said that I wasn't scared of them. And then this
Foursquare?
big.
Oh,
don't know
you
what
never played
Foursquare is?
Foursquare?
I played shit like dodgeball.
Oh, I love
So you-
dodgeball. Holy shit.
Foursquare is where you take a dodgeball, you stand in a square of 4 people, and you bounce it kind of like volleyball, and you gotta, if somebody misses, they're out, and you gotta go all the way around the circle. Anyway,
No, so a pussy version of fucking dodgeball.
sort of, kind of.
Kinda.
So, this
But not
big
really.
black kid named, actually, I probably, you know, I
Don't
can
say
keep
his
it.
name.
So big black kid comes up and gets right in my face and screams, "But you're afraid of me, right?" And I look him in the eye, laugh at him, hook my leg behind his, and shove him over.
Were we supposed to come down here?
I hope so.
Yes, there's a jump pad that you're going to go to.
So that's how my little confrontation with him started out, and there's a whole lot of stories about that, but that's an example of the sort of interactions I had in the school. So I had a little bit of an overinflated sense of self.
You had a
Because
big-ass ego is what the
Yes.
terminology is.
Yes, there you go. So I got to this new school, because after I had done 2 years at this second chance type school,
Careful.
I figured, I don't really want to be here anymore. I don't like this 2-hour-long fucking commute that I need to take.
Wait,
Get-
from
get
where
to the-
you're at, stop, don't go on that, panda. Alright, if you are looking at me, to your right, there is a wall, jump over that. Oh, yeah, you see the other platform? I didn't know there was a cutout right there. Yep,
Oh.
right there.
So, oh, no, you Bruce. So, I decided I don't really want to be in the school anymore. I want to do something else somewhere else. And there was a place that was the town next to mine, so instead of a 2-hour commute, it would be like a 20-minute commute in the morning.
Bye!
So, see ya. So I ended up going there. This was more of a legitimate
So
therapeutic.
you could have kept going forward.
Where the fuck did I end up?
You fell through
All
the
the way
world, it
down.
looks like.
No, I landed. I'm
Oh,
running
I see
around.
where you're at. You're going. We'll be there in a minute.
Hold
Okay.
up.
Keep your
So
story going.
Make sure you don't run out of oxygen.
Alright, I'm looking for oxygen. Don't worry about me. Just keep going.
I get there to this new school, and I am probably one of the... I shouldn't say hard, because hard isn't... I'm not. I am not an urban child.
I'm about to
I
say,
am
have
just a
you
fucking
looked at
retard.
yourself?
Sweetie, you're
In
white.
comparison to the people that were there, I felt like I was probably the hardest motherfucker on the block. And so
I'm ready
I
on
acted
this
like
end.
You have the body build of a beta boy.
I know, and it was even
No, he
worse
doesn't.
back
He's
then.
built. I've seen him though. He isn't badly built.
I am not nearly as muscular as I wish I was. But
Where did Purity go?
behind us down there. So I get to the school, and I feel like I am the hardest motherfucker on the block, and I act like it. And whenever people do something that I think is cringy and retarded that I would have done, I make fun of them and pick on them a bunch. Which, given the climate that I'm now in, it's a lot less gang-related stuff, because the kids here have, like, behavioral issues, but it's more therapeutic day school type orientation. So I'm going around picking on people as if I'm still in the, like, thuggy gang member environment.
So you're being an asshole to special needs kids.
Yeah, basically.
Wow. Fuck you.
It wasn't all actual autism. Not all of them were legitimately retarded. They were a lot of them socially awkward
I'm gonna
faggots.
You're about to run out of oxygen, aren't you?
I'm out of oxygen.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a reason, because we're not supposed to be here.
Let me
That's
just go
fine.
kill myself.
Yep, we're all going to have to. Geronimo! Oh, there's a moon
Okay.
down there.
Ooh, moon.
Let's aim for the moon. Now go back to your story. Why did you get stabbed other than being an asshole?
So, I, with my newfound sense of self and confidence, walk
Miko.
into school
Don't
one
even
day.
think about it.
Is it confidence or retardation and arrogance?
Arrogance.
Arrogance.
I confused arrogance with confidence back then. Often. Not surprised though. So, I notice one of the girls is in the back of my homeroom. She was pretty cute. She's the pixie cut that I'm into, the sort of quiet gothy type. And so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna date that chick. I don't know how. I don't know a thing about her. I have never spoken a word to her. This is the first time I've ever seen her.
Oh,
I'm going to
Jesus.
date that chick. And so that's what I went for.
Skadoosh! Pretty fun to mess stuff up with reckless abandon, gotta say. The path's clear now. Get to the laser.
Reckless abandon is always fun. And so,
Oh,
after,
I missed.
like,
I missed severely.
Good, I'm not the only one that got to deal with that one.
I'm gone.
Oh, Panda
so-
jump too?
I was following you.
I made the wrong jump.
Oh, Reaper's like my big brother. He knows what's going on. I'm gonna fall. Oh God, the pain!
I made
You're
it.
a robot. You did?
I did. I'm right here. I'm right where you were originally.
So after like a month or two of getting to know her and talking to her and shit, it finally gets to the point where I ask her out, and she's like, yeah, sure. Does that fucking retarded kid thing where you like dance around it for like, I like you, I think I like you too, blah, 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 back and forth over instant messages for like an hour. And so that happens. And she's kind of weird and eccentric, but I look past it. I figure it's just sort of like,
Is that little goofy, awkward, nerdy girl that just kind of...
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to go that way.
I thought. So...
Yeah, that trap. You fell for that trap.
Yeah. So...
Not that kind of trap. Not that kind of trap.
No.
Damn it! Bye.
Although, you could have convinced me before I ended up sleeping with her that she might have been. I might have believed you. But...
What, that she had been a guy?
There's the exit. Keep going.
She was pretty flat-chested.
Hyperion recommends channeling your post-death frustration.
Not like horrifically, but... Anyway.
Oh, thank God.
Don't get me wrong, I don't mind some tomboys.
Make your way to the
That's one of my
command center,
aesthetics
sugar.
too.
You might
So...
be able to shut the laser
not
down from there.
Say what?
I need to test the loader, so I've just got a few
No, say
hiding
it.
around his maintenance spots.
I was gonna say I am a tomboy.
Are you propositioning me? That's a bad idea.
Panda, you're adorable, but it seems like you only go after the crazies. And I don't think I'm your type
yeah.
of crazy.
I think you might be kind of crazy, but that's neither here nor there.
There's certain
So-
levels of crazy that we can deal with.
I try my hardest to avoid
I'm
them
just
as much as I
neurotic.
What
can.
the hell?
Hey, I just uploaded the gun program to the hidden loaders. Feel free to activate a few to test it out.
You're going straight to hell.
Adios, badass.
Shake it. Resequencing
Help
combat
here.
protocols. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Trigger pull.
So, what are some of the weird things she did at first? She'd draw on me sometimes, like just sort of like doodling, while we're just sitting around doing nothing during lunch, like the lunch period.
Why?
I
Don't get me wrong, I have girls like draw little hearts and stuff like that on my hands and shit.
Yeah, that, but...
She would cover my arm.
Why?
I don't know, she was just kind of weird. She was super into anime.
About to say, was she an artsy? Was she really into art?
Yes, very much so.
That's I'm about to say that's not that far out there. Then
that's one of the red flags I should have been aware of. Because she wasn't just super into art. I've seen her art book. It was legitimately good to the level where I question whether or not she was tracing these things sometimes, because they were really good. However, they were fucking dark. Like,
I mean, keep in mind, look at artists like Edgar Allan Poe, and look at what's his name, the guy that developed the aliens.
Geiger?
The art style.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would shift from like chibi characters from Hitalia to amputees that are like all wrapped up like they're the nurses.
Is that what you got your nugget porn fetish?
No. Trust me, it's not a fetish, it's more of a horrified fascination. But
the fact that you didn't deny that just outright bothers me.
Don't kink shake Panda.
I just told you it wasn't a fetish. I was being overrun.
I'm going the wrong fucking way. I'm going the wrong way.
Why are we following this?
You don't want to go that way? So, it was just kind of disturbing stuff. And her walls are lined with this stuff. Lots of pictures of like, sort of like...
That was automatic.
I don't know how to properly describe this, but like... You ever seen like the stuff on Tumblr where it's like rotting bodies, but they're not like rotting, there's just bits and pieces missing from them?
Yes.
Like that, except lots of black ooze and shit. Weird shit. Like lining her walls. And the dude that she had dated beforehand, there was like pictures of her friends and him being one of them there that she X'd his face out of. And just sort of freaky shit like that.
I was about to say, do you know how many people that the way you used to unfriend somebody is you used to take the old yearbook and scratch their fucking face out?
Oh yeah, I remember doing that.
So,
there she is.
She...
Look at that view.
Oh, beautiful.
Dig your laser. What's it powered by?
Oh, it's just, stuff, usual, normal. Let's just let it shut it down. Let's shut it down. Okay, inside the laser is a core reactor that makes it all work. Log on to the control systems and try to shut it down remotely.
I'll continue after the story stuff.
Failed. Systems lockout.
Zarpedon locked you out? Sounds like you'll need to shut it down the old-fashioned way. With your hands.
Oh, she's right. Get over here. You gotta get down to the laser core and shut her down manually. Good luck.
You're useless.
Alright, so go back to your story, Panda.
So, lots of weird shit that, on its own, each individual piece, like the weird way she would act, she would refuse to eat when there's anybody that, like, could see. She didn't talk very much, she would lie constantly. And even, like, not even about, like, serious things, just, like, bits and pieces, weird shit.
But only because I'm sure Jack
like, she said like 5 different times that for my birthday she got me the Call of Duty Ghosts back when that was popular, and like it didn't happen. Anytime I asked about it, she sort of deflected it. But like reason to, she's the one that brought it up. Just weird little shit like that, where all of it put together is a really large number of red flags. But of course, me being a retard, I didn't think of this. I was getting laid, and this is my first girlfriend, legitimately, since I was like 8. So you know. But I am very dead.
Hyperion set up an orbital space station surrounding Opus. The lead engineer, a man named Jack, has convinced the superiors that Pandora is a gold mine. How does he know? Must investigate further.
Perfect. That's just what I need to convince the board to get rid of Jack. Find me more echoes just like that. Jack's Vault Hunters are targeting the couriers. I need more armor and better weapons on these guys now.
Alright,
Well, that happened.
Thanks.
So,
Sorry,
the
Panda.
weird little eccentricities like that all add up to weird shit. And
Girl can be
this
into dark
is-
stuff and not be that bad. Yours sounds completely
Oh, I haven't
batshit
told
though.
you the weird shit yet.
Yeah, your sound's whack,
Something
brother.
will have to be done.
Oh, sorry. Is it better?
There's a legendary shield right here.
Well-funded, determined, and worst of all, ambitious.
She forgot douchey. Still need more. Keep at it. All couriers, if you see one of Jack's Vault Hunters, immediately report to
There
a
we
safe
go.
room and await
I think.
reinforcements. Safe room.
Sorry, I was closing stuff to make my game
Kill the
less
couriers
laggy
quick
and awful.
before they can run into someplace defended.
It's not less laggy and awful. Oh, I got.
We need to get you a new
Now it is.
computer, man.
That's better. You guys don't have the money to get me a new computer right now. You've got financial issues of your own.
I wish we could. I wish I could help you. I legitimately do.
Don't
After
worry about it.
everything's
It'll be
done,
fine.
and you know all the shit's calmed down, I will see about taking some of the money, the money from the channel to help you out.
We can figure that out when it comes to there. That'll be
Yeah.
a while though. Anyway, so all of these things together, kind of weird, not grounds for like outright dumping somebody.
A weapon aboard Helios.
So
A laser of
that's the thing
power.
I was thinking. I was thinking along the lines of, you know, maybe I'm the one that's out of touch, and maybe I'm being weird about this, so I should give it the benefit of the doubt.
Pandora's moon.
So,
Great.
one day, we're hanging out, and we're going around on a walk through the woods that's around near my house. And so, okay, so I should mention, before this, at a random point, we talked a lot over Skype. And at some point, she had mentioned that she's not actually a 17-year-old girl. She's a 217-year-old angel.
Oh god, you got one of those types. Congratulations. Sure you weren't RPing, or is she really that butt fucking mad?
She gave me a bunch of rocks that you get at Rainforest Cafe and told me that she got them from heaven. And that they were for me. They were her soul stones.
And you still dated it.
Yeah, but it gets
I was
worse.
gonna say, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've met plenty of people in my life that believe in shit like reincarnation and stuff like that, but I've never.
I have met some bad
Uh,
shit crazy people.
Apparently I'm a werewolf that can control the weather, by the way. She told me that one. That was an interesting one.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, you've got soothsayers and shit like that that say some whacked out shit.
So, there's all that shit. And one day, we're walking around through the woods having a nice little hike, and she sort of stands still for a second,
She bites
blinks, and then falls over.
Hey, I've been tinkering with a new AI routine
But-
for our loader buddies.
You ever
Test
seen
it
somebody
out,
have a
though.
seizure
Go ahead and find me
or
a robot
faint?
and get it to a recharge station so I
You
can
know how
upload
you
the
can
new
tell the
hotness.
difference between that and somebody obviously faking?
Yep.
What, a seizure?
Yeah, like a seizure or fainting. Like, there's a difference between somebody just lying down and pretending
I'm
and somebody
retarded.
actually fainting. So she's pretending.
I feel like a dumbass.
And I was kind of taken aback and confused, so I just sort of stood there and looked around for a second, like, what the fuck?
Sounds like she really liked LARPing.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I was going to make a
Yeah.
comment, but you're recording. Because it was about one of our fans.
Yeah, no.
We'll save that for later. That's
Yeah.
for after stream, after recording, whatever. the
Sounds
fuck.
like the fucking psychopath and stalker I
you
had.
survived your little trip in the
So-
moonshot cannon, which got me to thinking, what if we just
Oh,
used
fuck!
that thing to send everybody
tried going for it, too.
everywhere? That'd be freaking sweet, right? I am gonna
So
need
go
more
on.
test data, though. One of Zarpedon's soldiers wants
I'm
to
gonna wait till
defect
the
on our
story's not
side, so
the-
why don't you convince him to go for a ride in the moonshot cannon?
Cowards taste but one.
So,
Or something.
that happens. And I just sort of stay there and, like, basically kneel down and shake her shoulder for him and say, like, okay, stop fucking around, let's go. It's cold out here. It's the middle of October. And she doesn't move. She just sort of lays there. And just sort of, like, oh, she opens her eyes. And just sort of, like, stares
There's
off.
a lucky
Doesn't
winner.
look at me.
Ask him if
Stares
he'd
off in the
be
distance,
trying
like,
out a moonshot ride.
okay. I turned around and I went to leave. She got up. She told me
All right, fair enough. I guess when you put it that way, it does sound like a stupid-ass idea. But just find a way to get him into the moonshot shell. I don't care how you do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Hit him with a stick.
If I hit him, he'll... Oh, hell.
Let's press some buttons at random.
Oh.
Holy crap, pizza party! And gotcha. What the hell? Let me out of here! Now,
He fell for an illusion of a pizza party.
System onto the shell.
Thanks for
It'll
doing it
override
without me.
default navigation and,
I saw it.
let
It
me
was
run some
cool.
tests.
Totally worth it. Wish you were here.
You get to launch him. Look, Panda.
All right, now
I'm
follow the
Claptrap.
container upstairs. Make sure nothing happens to it. Be careful the guidance thingy stays in one piece, or who knows where this thing will end up.
It's not gonna.
You lied to me! This pizza isn't even real!
God, that sounds like it actually hurt the voice actor's voice doing that.
It might have. Purity, press the thing, press the thing, press the thing. Yeah.
Like, seriously, the way he broke his voice like that.
His voice crack.
Yeah, that crack sounded painful.
This is Private Barrow, requesting extraction at the Moonshot facility. I've been captured by Jack's Vault Hunters.
God, I hope he only had to do one take of
All
that one.
units converge on that location. Ah, crap, the little dork asked for help. Just protect the guidance system while the container gets loaded into the Moonshot.
So,
Alright,
she got
finish
up
what you're saying, I'm sorry.
because I was about to leave and just walk away without her.
That's how you treat your own troops.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have mentioned this wasn't the first weird thing. I was walking away and just gonna leave her there because I was kind of fed up with this weird shit at this point, because before this, after she had told me about her being an angel,
You know, whatever.
that guy exploded. So after I heard that she was an angel, before I got the soul stones out, it's very important.
Wait. So you stayed with her after the admission of being an angel?
Reaper, I haven't even gotten to the weird shit yet.
No. Again, common sense did not dictate the minute somebody claims to be an actual angel, you still stayed with them?
I was a 16-year-old boy getting laid.
Or the female version of the fucking stalker I had.
I don't want to go to the moon.
Go ahead.
I freaking hate the moon.
Poor guy.
Panda, you are a very sad, desperate individual.
I was 16 years old getting laid by...
Yeah, I was gonna say, teenagers actually can be that stupid.
Yes. Also, she was one of those really obnoxious ones that doesn't move during sex, just sort of lays there.
Guys,
Oh,
I'm
dead
stuck.
fish. Fucking dead fish.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
I
God.
was about to say, that's why it lasted for 2 fucking hours.
No, this is a different girl.
I know, you said it was a different girl.
But... Oh,
Fire the moonshot.
see it. Fuck him up.
Purity, go for it.
Where's the button?
Way over that way.
I get to click the... Damn it, walls.
Clickety, clickety, clickety.
And let Purity click button.
I'm gonna click it. Click it. Run faster. You gotta run faster than that. There you go.
My soul.
Yep, here we go.
Well, hey.
All right. Hey, guy, you make it? You alive? Yeah, he's probably fine. Anyway, Vault Hunters, I got a reward for you. If you got time, feel free to check the moon's surface. See if the dude made it through.
He's completely insane at this point, isn't he?
He's getting there.
Speaking of getting there,
I'm about to say, finish this girl's amazing storyline.
Please do.
Oh,
This
yes.
is like the best thing ever.
So I was getting fed up at this point because I was talking to her over Skype all the time. She would call me at all hours of the night, kind of crying, but like that sort of
Fake crying.
fake manic crying.
That sob
she wanted-
bullshit.
Yeah, that she wanted to hear my voice for whatever reason. She
I
said that her
can't be without you, Panda.
yeah, she said that her dad beat her, but that comes into play later. It wasn't true. She also said that her mom was dead and that her mom was actually her stepmom. She also said that she was part of the underground Russian sex trade and that her mom had killed herself because she was part of stuff during that.
God,
Jesus
this girl.
Christ.
This girl was what do they call it? Not an intention or
Chronic liar.
Thank you.
Schizophrenic? Yeah.
That probably do.
So, Not
No,
only
this
was
isn't
she an
a
angel.
schizophrenic. This is a chronic liar.
There's
There's a
one.
difference.
Just send him to a charging station so I can
Just wait until this next part. Not only was she an angel, she also had 2 demons in her head that I talked to.
Oh, she's a
over
Tumblr!
Skype.
You already
Yes.
said she had demons in her head. You already said that point.
Yeah, but they had names that I can't actually remember. But I talked to them over Skype. They talked to me.
Were they nice?
It was... No,
Don't get me
not
wrong.
really.
Don't get me wrong. I'll be the first one to admit I've seen enough shit to kind of believe in the paranormal and mediums and shit. But Jesus Christ, this girl has a special type of
There's one. Just send him to a
I've
charging
seen
station
people
so I
like
can
this. If you ever hang out around
completely
RP
destroy his
forums,
personality
this
and-
is actually something that's really common.
Alright, just follow him and make sure he gets
So-
there safe.
That is what...
I'm
she
with
was
him
like.
if you're gonna heal purity.
Hey, mini trap.
I'm working on it. So, this has been going on for a while.
Until you're older.
And so, I just get up to leave, and she's like, yeah, alright, whatever. Walking away. And so she gets up, she's like, yeah, oh, yeah, the ghosts took over my body, you saved me, thank you, I love you, blah, 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 blah. I was like, definitely. There's no fucking ghosts there. We're in the middle of Salem, Massachusetts, there wasn't goddamn ghosts. Anyway. So, that's some weird shit she did.
The bot!
And this is... How am I gonna describe this? So picture like 5.5
You have a thing
months.
for Looney Tunes, don't you?
It's not on purpose, I swear to fucking Christ, I just can't get away from these people.
You need to date someone out of your area.
Yeah, oh, because that's gonna work out well. Anyway. So this is like 3.5 months of this going on.
All soldiers detected.
Reagan figures. Just protect him until it's done.
Keep
These
going.
guys' download speeds are shit.
They must be using Comcast.
Yeah. So, 3.5 months
And,
of this. Wait a minute. What?
I've got a machine gun out and I've got 1 shot.
Panda deserved that one. Now keep
Yes,
going.
he did.
I saved myself. I don't need a prince to save me. So,
Just go to the damn weapons locker and leave us alone.
there's a weapons locker? What?
Down the stairs.
Yeah.
Zippity-doo-dah.
Oh, it's pistols. So, just months and months of this shit. Over and over.
You have the tolerance of a saint.
Yeah. So finally, I'm getting, like, the weird calls at night. I just stopped answering her calls and she stopped calling me. And eventually I just told her that I didn't believe in demons and she stopped with the demon things all of a sudden. And the thing that would always really bug me is that she would tell her the school assigned therapist that I was being mean to her, and I'd get like brought into their...
It's a chronic liar thing. It's a...
Yeah. So finally I had enough of it, and I had ended up calling her over Skype on Friday. Now, I dumped her over Skype, but let me tell you how I was thinking of it as a naive young man. I thought, oh, well, this person who's got demons in her head and all kinds of bullshit, she's probably rational enough to get over this in the weekend. It's Friday today. I'll dump her right now, and by the time class rolls around Monday, she'll be fine.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, you made things a whole lot worse, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Oh, slight thing that's a little bit of added flavoring. There was a chick, ironically enough, the chick I ended up dating for a bit, that bit my dick. She was sort of friends with this girl, and sort of
Oh,
never.
you never go after the friend, dude.
No,
No,
you
no.
don't go after
I didn't-
crazy friend.
Hold on. This girl gave me a necklace with a key on it, but like one of those really old brass keys that doesn't actually go to
It's the
anything.
key to
It just
her
doesn't
heart
look nice.
bullshit.
I guess that's what she thought it was supposed to be, but I didn't pick up on that. She just handed it to me once. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. I like weird jewelry and knickknacks. I'll wear it around. Why not? And so that was a whole thing because it was almost sitcom worthy. We're sitting around. It's like in my shirt, underneath like 2 layers of like shirt and sweatshirt, and we're in class at the very end of the day, and I'm just like sort of moving around, jiving, doing my normal panda shit, and it flies out of my shirt and onto like the outside of my sweater, and she sees it. And not only does she see it, but one of her other friends sees it and comments on it and asks about it, and asks where I got it and if it was this other girl's. And I'm like, yeah, she just handed it to me.
Give me a
I didn't
second.
want to be mean.
Keep going.
So
I'm
hang on. So you got a piece of jewelry from the friend of your girlfriend.
We'll call the girlfriend girl A and the friend of the girl B, because that's just gonna make it easier.
Yeah.
So girl A saw a necklace given to you by girl B.
Yes.
And that starts a cat fight.
Kind of. Girl C asks if this is a necklace from girl B, and I explain, yeah, it is. She gave it to me. I didn't want to be mean and say. And so that was it. Girl A storms off and is upset. And so the next day is when I get brought into...
Wait. When you got the necklace, were you guys still dating, or you had already dumped her?
I had not dumped girl A yet.
Okay, that explains why she was so fucking pissed.
But I had never even I talked to girl B more than once, but I had never actually done anything romantically inclined or flirting with her before. She just sort of gave me this key.
So you think, well, in your mind, you didn't give her any forewarning or sign.
No. I have a theory, though.
I've seen this a lot when girls don't actually say why they're doing this kind of shit. And then, yeah. So that's not really that uncommon, especially with teenagers.
I have a working theory. Girl
Teenagers
A...
have changed a lot since I was...
Oh, yeah, they have, bro. Girl A stole a picture from Girl B. Girl B and Girl A are both art faggots, and they're both in the art class. And Girl B had drawn something that was up in the art class as like an example piece for when people come to tour the school. And Girl A had stolen it.
Exploding suicidal robots?
And...
What the hell are you thinking?
Ooh, level up.
That'd be awesome.
So, what ended up happening was...
Before we turn this in, let's find out.
I think what she had done was she gave me the key in order to mess with Girl A. Pretty sure. It's this kind of thing that I would do. It's very Machiavellian.
Oh, you got stuck in some bullshit.
Pretty sure I did.
You okay, Reaper?
But... He's just over there doing Reaper thing.
This ploy of use boyfriend to get at girl.
Oh yeah, no, that's done all the time.
Use girlfriend to get at boy. You know how many young soldiers I had to deal with this bullshit on?
Mm-hmm. I imagine a lot because it's a pretty fucking common tactic.
I wanted to shoot people.
Yep.
In fact, it got to the point where at some point I was looking at, should I still make sure this guy gets back from this deployment? It's that bad.
Oh boy. So, what ended up happening is somehow I am still, and I'm not even doing this to be a dick. I swear to God, I legitimately thought this was a good, well thought out idea.
Oh no.
I'll break up with her on Skype over like Friday.
Oh, here's my thing. I've never been one to sanction breaking up with somebody that wasn't done in person because it seems just so low. Like, don't call them, don't text them, be there in person. Man the fuck up.
I agree with that. My thinking was she'd probably freak out and cause a scene if I break up with her in person, and I'm not going to see her until Monday, and I don't want to date her.
Let her like the shit.
Oh, you're just the worst. Mox, any ideas?
There should be a fusion reactor nearby feeding power to the force field. If you can disrupt it, the field should come down.
So, what I ended up doing was I called her on Skype, broke up with her, she flipped her shit. She actually said, no, I'm not letting you. And I'm like, okay, watch. And I hung up the call, and then I closed Skype.
Wayo.
And so, the weekend went on. I was having a perfectly fine weekend. I didn't hear a thing from her.
Once you bring it out, it'll look like a series of red and blue canisters.
We gotta go find Reaper because he'll do this mission without us.
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting on you guys.
Oh, we're coming.
So, what ended up happening was Monday came around.
Oh.
We're in class. She's in my homeroom, by the way. So... So, she comes in late that day, and she's glaring at me. If looks could kill.
God, yep.
So I'm like, oh, she didn't get over it. Well, this is gonna be annoying.
See, all of this seemed like wishful thinking on Panda's part.
Well, yeah,
so,
remember, teenager, that's the only reason he's getting an excuse for us not razzing his ass.
The day goes on, and I was 16 at the time. So, the day goes on, and 4th period science comes around. And I'm sitting in class, waiting for class to start. And she comes in, and Reaper, you probably know this better than anybody else might. That sort of air when a person enters a room with violent intent. She was doing that thing
when
where
everything smells of ozone, like you just sense that energy in the air. That killer intent.
Eyes were locked on me. She walked across the room, did not take her eyes off me, didn't move her head. She walked staring at me the whole time. She had that look in her eyes. And she was doing that thing where like your jaw sort of tightens and you're like sort of like moving it back and forth.
To where it almost has that, oh, she's grinding her teeth.
Almost, yeah. And she grabs a pencil out of the, because my teacher kept a jar of freshly sharpened pencils at the front so people didn't need to be like asking for pencils or screwing up while they were taking notes and shit. She grabs a sharpened pencil out of the front there. And at that moment, common sense finally kicked into my head and I was like, oh no, this is a dangerous situation. I need to not take my eyes off this girl.
It just now occurred to your dumbass.
If I turn my back on this girl, something very bad is going to happen. So I stay looking at her the whole time.
Vending machine's down here.
She walks straight from that pencil jar all the way up, around, and behind me. She would have been directly behind me if I had not turned around with her to keep myself facing her the entire time. And she's just standing there, right in front of me, glaring down at me while I'm sitting in my chair. And so she just does that for a good 5 minutes, and then class is about to start.
Laser and submachine gun. Again, why wouldn't you just start making present the situation, allow other people to see there's an issue? Like, hey, as soon as she grabs the pencil,
at this point,
as soon as she grabs the pencil, make note. Like, what you doing? What you thinking? Come on, I broke up with you. There's a reason for that. Come on.
I'm literally in the middle of a full classroom, and she's the only one standing. I figured somebody would have noticed.
No, teenagers are stupid.
Yeah. Also, he was a teenager
sitting
at the time.
in the room.
It's called
Doesn't matter. They're retarded.
Situational awareness. If you see no one else is looking at her, make a situation known.
So, I tell her, you're gonna sit down? Class is about to start. And she's like, no. And just keeps staring at me. I'm just like,
I was gonna wait till he was.
Oh, sorry.
So
it's an HY-26 mini fusion reactor. To disable it, you'll need to damage the blue coolant, not the red thermal charges. Ouch.
Meant to do that.
I didn't do it.
The blueprints, looks like there are 3 more of those babies. 2 of them just need a little love tap, and you'll be able to get to the eye and shut it down.
So she stares at me for a minute, and I think the teacher is about to notice or something, because she looks away for a second, and then she jams the pencil straight at my throat. I put my hand up, it nails me in the hand. And then she quickly puts it, like, hides it in her sleeve like a fucking ninja knife, and goes and sits down, scurries over to her seat.
Did you tell the teacher?
No, I went through class and then I told my therapist, who did nothing.
All right, here's the thing. A therapist is not supposed to say anything until until a life is threatened.
Here's the thing.
Either somebody admits to wanting to hurt others or hurt themselves, then a therapist by legal obligation.
Brovsky, can I finish the story? It's not a therapist, Reaper. It's the school therapist. We were all assigned one when we went to the school.
Usually they're not actual therapists. They're fucking morons.
But by school policy, and that's every school's policy, this is what they're supposed to do.
They don't do their job, trust me. I can tell you proof of that one.
She told the principal. Here is where my first. This is where my absolute hatred for authority started. The principal.
School has gone to shit since I went through.
Yep.
Oh, it gets better. So keep in mind, if I had not turned around and kept facing this girl, she would have stabbed me in the back of the neck with this pencil. So, I didn't attack her, I didn't scream at her, I didn't lose my temper, I did all the things they said I'm supposed to do, and I told somebody of authority. I told my school-assigned therapist and asked for something to be done.
Same deal here.
And you know what happened?
They punished you and not her.
Yes, the principal took me into his office. He had me moved to a different homeroom. They did pretty much nothing to her. And when I asked about it, he told me, in life, girls get away with it, get used to it.
Oh man, he's gotten his ass fired.
From that moment on, I hated every fiber of this man's being. And it happened again later.
Without us, and now we can't get the door open.
Yeah.
No, it's malfunctioning because we just blew it up. It'll open and close.
So, the second girl I dated ended up... That's an ominous noise. So, the second one grabbed So you know when you go over your grandma's house and she has that box of Swedish cookies?
It opened for me. Back up and go forward again.
Okay. That box of Swedish cookies that's always full of sewing wear.
There it goes. Oh wow.
Are you kidding?
Nice. All right, Reaper's there. You can do it. So that box of cookies that's always full of sewing stuff. She had one of those, but it was empty because it actually had cookies in it, and she had brought it in. She went to pour a drink on my head because I was singing, and I guess she just didn't like it. So I slapped the drink away from me because the fuck you mean? It splashed on her and spilt on her, obviously.
You're seeing this?
So hold up, time out. I found a chest, has an assault rifle.
That's fucking great, Reaper. The door's fucking with us.
You're gonna have to finish this area on your own.
I'll just grab it. Well, you can go around and come the way you went.
That's fine. So, after that, she walks over, grabs that empty box, whips it at me. I put my hand up, block my face again. It gashes a hole in my hand, and she takes the opportunity to come and start wailing on my head. Which, I mean, I guess it's a good thing I covered my head instead, because she got dragged out of the room by a super cool black dude named Willie.
Beta boy.
What? Why are you being such a dick?
He wasn't being a beta boy.
Bruh,
being a bitch!
I told my principal about this.
You know how much worse it would have gotten if he would have wailed on her?
Excuse me, Parody. Shh.
Okay.
The principal looked me in the eye and told me that if I had done anything back, I would have been expelled.
Yep.
Oh, are you shitting me?
Yeah,
no, I'm not
that's
kidding.
how schools are now.
I asked him why nothing was done about it, and he said that they had suspended her. This was the day before our week-long Christmas vacation. The Christmas vacation counted for her suspension. She didn't actually.
Are you fucking? Oh my god!
Oh god, yeah, no. Yeah. The schools will side with girls. I could tell you stories.
This man looked me in the eye and told me that if I had done anything to defend myself, I would have been expelled from the school. And so,
please tell me somebody eventually got that these people were eventually moved from these schools.
Usually not.
I graduated and just left.
Yeah, usually they're not.
Not a thing was done. Although, this is a little extra bit. A dude that I knew started dating the first chick, the one that stabbed me, and she told him...
Please tell me you gave him a warning. Please tell me you warned him.
I tried to. He didn't listen. So she told him that, not that her dad beat her like she told me, she told him that her dad raped her. In fact, she told him that so many times that he told the police, because he believed her. The police got involved, and she actually admitted that she had been making up all of that shit.
Yeah, 'cause she knew what was gonna happen.
What a sense of timing you've got there, sugar. Now that all the smaller reactors are shut down, it's time for the big climax. Find the primary fusion reactor. It'll take a bit more work to bring down, so get
See,
ready to
I've
play
dated
some
girls like
roller
Moxie. Those girls that are just flirty as all hell. Don't get me wrong, they're still the batshit crazy, but more along the lines of you're dealing with a fucking nymphomaniac.
No. So, that was where my hatred for
Not another
SJWs.
fucking
Access the
door!
system and it'll start draining power from the force
Hey.
Hey,
field.
come here.
Careful though.
Yoink.
I got a hunch things
Oh.
might get messy.
Are you fucking serious?
Go back. Back up.
So,
Are
that's
you
where my
shitting
hatred
me?
for feminists and authority came from. The end. The door's open on my screen. Oh, no, now it's not. Never mind, I take it back.
It's not open on mine. It's not open on Purity's.
Nope, it's closed on mine now.
Still closed?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, hold up, Purity. I'm off. Show you there's a shortcut. You go back and meet me halfway.
Y'all do your
Panda,
thing.
do not go forward.
I'll wait here.
No, I could tell you, when I was in middle school it was, 2 girls that hated me, I could never, ever fucking explain why, by the way. I don't even remember their fucking names. Told our principal that I had threatened to cut their heads off with a sword. I know for a fact I never
Classic.
said it, but he believed him. Even though everybody in the class told him no, I never said that, he still believed him and I got punished for it.
Oh, so a Kavanaugh thing.
Yep, basically.
Hey.
Hi. So, fuck doors in this game. It's another fucking DCU. But yeah, no, it's bullshit. Those principals and shit exist, and it's fucking annoying. He was gonna throw me out of the school, but
I remember my principal Eastside,
that didn't
Mr.
happen.
Elmore. That motherfucker didn't give a damn what your fucking gender was. You fucked up, he had your ass.
Oh, lucky you. Yeah, so that's my sad story about high school.
Alright, just hold on. This reactor holds a huge charge. Once it's drained, the field will come down.
You will never reach the laser core! Soldiers, kill!
It's powering down. Just hold your ground until it's off, and don't let them power it back up.
Stand where I can see ya! Drones ain't as fun as up close.
I'm getting lazy. I'm just gonna let my drones go.
Lilith, Roland! The surge relays must be supplying power. Roland, Lilith, I need the path wide open or things are gonna get messy.
Working on it. Also, that's what she said.
I know what she said, just do it!
We got heavy resistance. That's gonna take some time.
Alright, Panda, continue.
No, that's it. That's the end of the story. That's
That's
the
one
2
girl.
girls.
You said there's another girl.
Oh, the other girl was the one that okay, so this is a little
I
bit
say
of
you
me
opened
being-
multiple wounds tonight, so go for it.
So the other girl, thanks for, by the way, for running around me 3 times.
Oh, I didn't even know you were dying! I wasn't paying
This
attention.
is Purity. Are you surprised? She's done it hundreds of times to us in this game.
So
I
the
don't
other
pay
girl
attention and it doesn't tell me.
is the one that threw the box at my head and then started like wailing on me. So I started dating her because there was a kid that I didn't like that was super into her, and he pissed me off one day, so I decided to fuck with him. So I asked her out, and she said yes.
Woman with a gun.
So you crossed that line.
I wasn't mean to her. Like, I actually tried, thank you very much. It wasn't a throwaway thing. It was just not with the greatest intentions.
Was that
Anyway.
That was
payback?
me.
I got your back.
Oh, good, you got him.
No, I
Hey.
accidentally shot the thing and it killed her.
Nice.
One
So,
day I should tell you guys the story of the stalker.
go ahead.
Oh, by all
anytime.
means.
No, that'll be for tomorrow. Because
Cool,
it's a
fine.
long ass story. And...
See,
It's
again,
a-
y'all have had issues.
Oh no, you know what? Fuck it. Finish your story, Panda. I'll just tell it.
So the first girl was the crazy demon one, stabbing me in the hand and shit. The second one was the one that I dated to fuck with another kid that I didn't like, which worked, by the way. She ended up telling this kid, so her and this kid, like, they hung out all the time. He was like the super friend-zoned guy. He went to a concert with her, and because they were going to the concert together, he stayed over her house and slept on her couch. But he had tried to like sleep in the same room as her, and so like, but it was weird shit. And so, what she did was she told him about the times that we had had sex, and then she got up and went to her room, closed her door, and went to bed.
Back into the fight.
Can I just say, you
So
She was either being a bitch or just completely oblivious.
Now, the question is, how far into being a douche did she go? Did she talk about how you made her moan and shit and got them all hot and bothered and then went to bed, or just say, oh yeah, we had sex?
I have no idea. She just told me about it the day after. She was telling me about how he was being a fucking... He was being a bitch, basically. He was like trying to get be all buddy-buddy with her, and then nothing came of it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I remember plenty of guys that have been there time and time again for these girls, poured their hearts and souls into these girls, been there when these girls were inches away from committing suicide and saved them just to be...
Friend zone.
Exactly.
Alright, this guy got
Guys
hard.
need to be more honest with girls with how they feel and shit, because that's what a lot of it I'm seeing is guys.
But then when the guy tries to get himself, no, well, I've seen that too. These guys have been there friend zoned. Then when he tries to walk out of the friend zoned area and tells her how he feels, she's like, "You're my friend. That's creepy."
No, I agree. There are guys that go too long and that happens. And then I've seen dumbass fucking guys that do it when they know the girl's in a relationship, and then it's like, yeah, so what did you expect, dumbass? Did you expect her to
I've
just
also
dump
seen
the
the
other
one
guy?
where they've done it right after the girl's gotten out of a bad
Oh
relationship.
god, that's such a bad fucking idea to do.
And,
I hate when guys think that's a good idea.
well, they just got out of a relationship. They're actually helping her come back, and they tell her how he feels, and she just like... And for some reason, the girl feels betrayed.
It's not a good idea to do it during that
Electrical
time.
convergence, doesn't matter. Just wait for the laser to fire before you run through. It'll momentarily drain the power and stop all the
electricity. Wait for it.
Get ready to run.
Now, go!
You ass!
What?
He didn't start saying anything until after
the
it.
laser didn't need it, or that they hadn't built it like an enormous death trap.
A fantastic day for
No, I've got stuff for you guys to sell.
Yeah, that's the whole story of that one. The first crazy bitch that tried to kill me, and then the second one that decided to just attack me.
Of course it's locked from the other side.
Rules
Thanks,
changed.
Sarpedon. We're gonna have to take the long way
changed.
around. Let's hit the elevator and go topside.
The last one was just more douchey than it. So not as exciting.
See if these two weapons are any good.
I'm glad my emotional turmoil can make you laugh.
You
I'm
just have
sorry?
bad fucking. You just have bad judgment, man.
I'm aware. I am greatly aware. I have a scar on my dick from my bad judgment. I know.
So is it my turn?
I guess so.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to bed after
so-
this, by the way.
Hold on, cutscene.
After this mission.
Yeah, because it's like midnight. I still need
I'll
to
just tell
shower.
it tomorrow.
Okay.
No, please tell us now after the cutscene.
No, it's kind of like I
No,
said,
it's a long
ass
story.
one.
Oh boy, those are the exciting kind.
Again, the worst I've ever had is a girl tried to end my military career because I...
I'll take care of
Again,
you.
she was a one-night fucking
Sarpedon
stand.
power suit.
Too scared to face me yourself, Jack.
Screwed her, let it go, then end up actually getting a relationship with her best friend. She tried to end my military career by claiming that I had raped her.
Yeah, they'll do that.
That is such a scumfuck move.
Oh no, it was hilarious because the very night, because she actually took me to a court-martial. She actually took me to court-martial. And on the night that she had stated she was actually having an affair with our first lieutenant.
Fuck you,
And
Ben.
oh no, it was hilarious because the person that came and showed proof, which was a fucking video, was his wife.
Oh my god, she probably also wanted to kill him.
No,
Or were they into that?
oh no, she held that bitch over his head. She, up until that actually got taken to court over it, she was holding that over his head because adultery in the army is a punishable offense. He could lose rank and lose his career for it. It's not like in the civilian world. Because we're supposed to be held to a moral standard. So yeah.
Nice.
I still got
Oh
one
no,
in
when
the
that fucking
chamber.
video came out, I'm sitting there, I'm laughing my ever-loving ass off.
Everybody want to use their specials. Now's a good time.
I just did.
My special's out and it's about to rape everybody.
Let's get to murder.
Yep, there it goes.
God
Beautiful.
damn it!
I told you my special was gonna rape everybody.
But did it have to be me?
You're the only female.
Do I
What
need
did
to go
you
take it to
expect?
court martial?
You're the only female. What did you expect?
Court
Legendary
martial?
laser.
Ordeal, huh? Man.
Legendary
I'm glad
laser.
That asshole is dead.
Legendary laser. Oh.
You want it?
Suck it, catch paper.
I just wanted it for the thing. Do you want it?
Down the lane.
Yes.
There you go.
Shut down the laser.
Can I just shoot the bitch?
Um,
Why do I
I
hear
wish.
someone moaning?
Come on, she's still alive?
Jeez, are you kidding me?
Nope.
oh, there's a laser. Ooh.
Fly, mini truck, fly!
Son of a fucking...
I finally got an electric personality.
Hold your fire. I'm not done with her yet.
It doesn't matter what happens today. Your fall is coming.
Yeah, cool. Where's the vault?
Hidden beneath a tangle of chemical filth. I've seen what lies inside it. You can't...
Wait. You've seen inside it? The vault's open?
You must turn back. The power within the vault would trigger a chain of events.
Ford! The vault's already open, huh? Cool. Now let's deal with that laser core.
Can
I'm
someone
about to
please
die.
bring me back? Or, no, go do Panda.
Get back into the fight!
Panda! Oh, you're fine. No,
This is
you're
just
not.
like that part in the Terminator where I'm just slowly sinking.
You are ace high.
Laser core, gonna poke the... Oh no! What have I done?
What'd you do?
I don't know!
Are you going through the world?
I fell down a hole! There's shit down here.
I think the worst relationship I'd been in
Oh shit, I messed up.
was the one fucking dude that dumped me for the chick that was only dating him for his money.
Oof.
Yeah, he was cheating on me with another chick. And
Speaking
she
of
claimed to have a
autism-
modeling contract, and I seen the bitch. Trust me, she ain't got no modeling contract. And she literally told him that she was only dating him for his money, and he still picked her. Where the fuck do we go?
Over this way. I've got it, don't worry.
Watch out.
Speaking
for
of
the laser.
autism, when are we playing Minecraft?
I think I put the wrong place.
Maybe.
I did.
Possibly.
I will hurt you, Panda.
I'm in the laser core.
No, I'm okay. I heard they getting pandas
How the hell
in
did you get
Minecraft
there?
next. And I actually want to see how much it's changed.
Wait, what? There's actually updates to Minecraft now?
Apparently.
Oh shit, I thought after Mojang sold it, it was just sort of as is. Oh man, I'm gonna be
No,
so far
apparently
behind.
there's been a lot of updates, so I kind of want to see what's about.
Oh god, I'm gonna be so far behind. Cool. Nice.
I don't know where I am. I'm lost and scared. Where's your
We're all lost and scared, don't worry.
Oh
still
god,
stuck
not a
behind.
door, not a door, not a door.
What am I supposed to do with this? I'm just
Oh,
supposed
good,
to
it
shoot
opened.
it?
And
I'm gonna
this
shoot it.
is where the
Oh.
magic happens.
Was,
I can't get to y'all. I'm stuck behind this fucking... There he goes.
Okay.
The hell is that?
This is what makes
Give me
the
a minute.
eye of Helios
I told y'all to give me a
work.
second. I couldn't get past
It's the
there.
core of the entire weapon.
How could this thing even generate that much power?
Come over here, I'll show you.
This is gonna be bad,
Once
isn't
we
it?
get this baby back under our control, it could wipe out entire bandit encampments with 0 friendly casualties. Sounds pretty great, right?
Yeah, sounds great.
There she is.
Didn't we wait for Reaper?
Hey, Pumpkin.
I kept telling y'all to
You
wait
in
for
there?
me.
You'll catch up.
No, I'm waiting for Reaper.
Oh, for the love of fuck, Panda.
Panda, what the fuck is an actual eye?
What the hell? Is that?
The Eye of Helios.
Oh, fuck me,
Well,
you
it's actually
asshole!
The eye of the destroyer creature came out of the vault.
I got
but
fucking
attached it to
electrocuted.
my laser to increase its power tenfold. Cause I'm awesome.
You used the destroyer's eye as a weapon?
Quick, run.
It was a weapon already. All the Iridium remnants are. I just figured out how to use it.
It's kind of cute.
Anyway, how do we shut this thing down?
Carefully.
Can we keep it as a pet?
Even ignoring the weird-ass eye, this type of reactor is highly volatile. You're feeding it something that amplifies its power, aren't you?
Oh, runoff from the Iridium refinement process. Some of the scientists call it slag.
All right. Do exactly as I say and everything will be fine.
All right, y'all have
Switch
fun.
3 of the flow sequencers to
Where are
their
you?
prime position and reverse the power differential.
Can we keep it as a pet, Reaper? It's really cute.
Press the thingy until you see purple, then press the thingy again.
Pretentious sleaze.
Is it purple?
No. That's blue. Green. Purple.
Moxie, you, sure about this?
No, don't hurt it.
Or did that eye just whimper?
Mox, I only juice the eye with a little bit of slag at a time. Are you sure that...
It won't hurt the eyeball. Trust me, sugar.
It's gonna destroy this thing.
No, it's gonna hurt. Why is she?
It's not gonna hurt the eyeball. It's gonna kill it though.
No, it didn't seem like it was
Moxie,
trying to do
the
anything
eye's
bad.
freaking out.
If this slag stuff is powering the laser,
What
we need
the
to force
fuck?
as much of it as we can back
I'm about to
into
say,
the
you didn't
eye.
notice this fucking
The increased
vacuum?
power will trip a failsafe and let us shut everything down. The
Guys.
eyeball may not like it, but it'll be fine, honey.
Okay.
Keep going.
Ye-
Get it.
Son of
There
a!
it goes. Get it again. Ugh.
No.
Space-time instability detected.
No, look at
Entering
it. It's in
protective
pain.
mode.
See?
Aw.
Just like I said. With that failsafe tripped, we can reboot, and then the laser will be all yours.
I think we killed it.
I
No,
like
it's-
the eye.
It's how should I put this?
This beholder
It's
is my
high
friend.
as fuck.
Can we keep it?
Get off my lawn.
I want a plushie
I-
of it. It's kind of cute.
I've always wanted a pet beholder.
I'm okay with this idea.
It's
Is it a one-eyed ear?
Press
I will
that button.
fucking shoot you.
What's wrong?
If the eye starts acting weird again during the reboot, I don't want to be anywhere near it.
Thanks to the failsafes, it couldn't possibly do anything other than shut down.
Well, agree to disagree. All right, let's get back to the command center. With Zarpa nuts dead, we can reboot the laser remotely from there.
After we boot this laser, I'm gonna run away.
After we boot this laser, I'm gonna go get some food.
I'm gonna shower and go to bed, and hopefully wake up without feeling.
Yeah, I gotta go upstairs and do some stuff, and then I'm going to.
If you feel like shit tomorrow, take the day off.
Oh, where are we gonna do the laser part and then
Alrighty,
end
the
it?
bad guy's dead.
Yes,
We're
I
about
thought
to
so.
save the moon, and the vault full of cool-ass alien stuff is apparently already open. Just shut down the laser, and we can get to the fun part. Finding that vault. I'll let you do the honors.
Do we actually get to see a vault?
Sequence activated. Command control
I believe so.
reset. Rebooting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Shutdown aborted. Invalid energy configuration.
Oh, great. What now?
Jack, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Warning, singularity detected.
Thanks, Lilith.
Whoa! What the hell?
Good job, everybody.
What, Moxie? What the hell are you doing?
Betraying you. Trying to kill you. 2 things I should have done a long time ago, you power-hungry psychopath.
What do you mean, Moxie? How did you even...
I've been watching you, Jack. And behind that smile, behind that hero complex, there's something wrong about you. If you come down from Helios alive, a lot of decent people will live to regret it.
No,
Wait, how does Fucking... Moxie, we're still up here, you asshole!
Moxie, do you know what you've done? You just killed us all!
Bye-bye, sugar.
Well, it didn't hurt the eye.
Damn it! Damn it! The eye!
They sucked it into an alternate reality.
Kind. The things I could have done! Friggin' liars! Friggin' cowards! They're no better than bandits!
The fuck? He's losing it.
Why isn't that sucking as... What? There's a hole in the window into space and nothing's happening.
Getting powerful. This is the life.
No, there isn't.
It's right here. I'm looking directly at it.
There's no hole there. You can still see there's a window here. Look.
In time.
No, there's not. I can see the shards.
All in time.
I don't see that on my screen.
But for now, we just need to get to that vault before they do. Dumb
Take a
bastards
screenshot.
probably wanna
I'll show you
destroy
later.
what's in there. Zarpadon said a tangle of chemical filth. Did she mean Dahl's old Back-a-Burk refinery site? Get back to the moon's surface and check it out. There's gotta be something there that'll lead us to the vault.
What's
All right,
going on up there, John? The readings we've got...
Shut the hell up, Tassiter! Shut the hell up! My ex-girlfriend and her two BFFs just tried to kill me, and the last thing I need right now is your senile ass whining in my ear. If I get one more message from you that isn't, attaboy, Jack, or I'm sending you a big bag of money, then I'm gonna reach through my echo communicator and gouge your eyes out with my pinkies! Are we clear?
Goodbye, John.
Goodbye. Thank you for calling.
Congrats on blowing up the laser, Nisha. Must have been a lot of fun.
No. Once I catch the bandits who tried to kill me, that's when the fun starts.
Right, so we ended here.
Cool.
God damn it!
Attempt on our lives, we headed to Zarpadon's refinery site to look for the vault.
Why? You'd already saved the moon. Why not just leave?
I was hired to find a vault. I don't leave jobs half-finished. That and Lilith attempted to murder me. If she wanted the vault, I wanted to stop her. Yeah, sorry I tried to kill you. No, you're not. No, I'm not.
So Moxie tried to kill Jack? She never told me that.
She's got layers, like an onion made of boobs.
Moxie plays her cards pretty close to the chest.
Which is saying something given her cup size.
I fucking swear this game.
Alright then.
Can we finally end it?
Yes, finally.
Oh,
and then
thank
somebody starts
God.
talking again.
I know, I'm exiting now. Fuck this.
I bailed the fuck out.
Goodbye. It was fun talking to you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Good
Opened
night,
up
man.
all sorts of mental trauma, didn't we?
It's always fun, isn't it?
We love